Rioters say they are going after country folks next. We're going after country folks next. Y'all do realize those are the people who will sit 30 feet up in a tree for 10 hours just to shoot something. America, the country's so great that even its haters refuse to leave. 20% off now, Michigan, back to blue.
Being a cop must be a crazy job.
Horrific.
Because I can't imagine, I mean, it doesn't justify any of the stuff we're talking about, but I can't imagine how you couldn't go crazy in that job with what you see every day and what you...
Most of them, I think, have PTSD, and they don't. It's not addressed. Most people have disdain for them. Almost everybody they meet's a liar. Because you meet a guy like, oh, I didn't know how fast I was going. Oh, this is my house. Oh, I just can't find my keys. Like, everyone's lying to you, and you're the enemy. You are a professional enemy, and you're wearing an enemy outfit, right? For all these criminals, you're the enemy. It's a terrible way to live. And we need them badly.
Right. It's I don't know. You can't win on that job, I don't think.
No, you can't. And people you don't get paid enough. People don't respect you. They don't appreciate you. You know, they
don't want you around until they want you around.
Yes.
And then you're not there fast enough.
Exactly. And then you suck. Yeah.
Liberals, stay in your home to prevent COVID. Also, liberals, go out in the open to protest. COVID cases spike. Liberals, fuck Trump. Breaking, the Washington Redskins have named their new name and logo, the Rednecks. Welcome to 2020. BLM thugs assaulting a Catholic priest in St. Louis with brass knuckles. Please make this go viral until they are brought to justice. If you could eliminate coronavirus by sacrificing one person to a volcano, who would it be? And why do you choose Hillary Clinton? You chose Hillary Clinton, right? If my flag offends you, I'll help you pack. 20% off now. If this flag offends you, I'll help you pack. Phillip Banks, a former wide receiver and retired Marine, made a dive-in catch to save a baby thrown from burning building. Woo! Respect.
Whoa.
Jump, lady, come on! Jump, lady!
Holy shit. Good catch.
Can someone please explain to me how pancake, syrup, movies, books, statues, logos, and building names weren't racist when Obama was president? New York Daily News writer Gersh Kuntzman on firing an AR-15. It's horrifying, menacing, and very, very loud. It felt like a bazooka and sounded like a cannon. The recoil bruised my shoulder. It gave me temporary PTSD. 8-year-old girl. Well, that was fun. Thank you to police officers and those who put their lives in danger every day to protect us. You still have people supporting you. I still support you. The U.S. of A, country so great that even its haters refuse to leave. 20% off now, Trump. Keep America great 2020. But remember, all cops are bad. Back the blue.
Oh, please! Where is that?
Hold on. Let me see the baby. He's still blinking. He's blinking. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Yes, there you go. Okay. He's crying. He's crying. Okay? He's crying. Hey, it's okay. He's crying. He's crying. He's crying. He's okay. He's crying. David's 10. Baby's crying. Okay? Okay. Okay. Yep. She? Yeah, she's breathing. She was crying a minute ago. Okay? Alright. Okay. Yep, she's okay.
Taxes explained. Listen.
Suppose that every day 10 people, for our purposes, we'll say reporters, go out for beer, and the bill for all 10 comes to $100. If these 10 reporters paid their tab every night the way we pay our taxes, it would go something like this. The first 4, the poorest, would pay nothing. The 5th would pay $1. The 6th would pay $3. The 7th would pay $7. The 8th would pay $12. The 9th would pay $18. The 10th, the richest, would pay $59. So that's what they decided to do. The 10 reporters drank in the bar every day and seemed quite happy with the arrangement until one day the bar owner threw them a curveball. Since you're all such good customers, he said, I'm going to reduce the cost of your daily beer by $20. Drinks for the 10 reporters would now cost just $80. The group still wanted to pay their bill the way we pay our taxes, so the first 4 were unaffected. They would still drink for free. But what about the other 6? How could they divide the $20 windfall so that everyone would get their fair share? These are the reporters after all, so they're concerned with fairness. They realize that $20 divided by 6 is $3.33. But if they subtracted that from everybody's share, then the 5th reporter and the 6th reporter, which would each end up being paid to drink beer. So the bar owner suggested that it would be fair to reduce each man's bill by a higher percentage the poorer he was. By doing that, he explained, they'd continue following the principle of the tax system they'd been using. So he proceeded to work out the amounts he suggested that each should pay now. And so the 5th reporter, like the first 4, now paid nothing. He got a 100% saving. The 6th now paid $2 instead of $3, a 33% saving. The 7th now paid $5 instead of $7, a 28% saving. The 8th now paid $9 instead of $12, a 25% saving. The 9th now paid $14 instead of $18, which was a 22% saving. And the 10th now paid $49 instead of $59, a 16% saving. So each of the 6 was better off than before, and the first 4 continued to drink for free. But once outside the bar, the reporters began to compare their savings. I only got $1 out of the $20 saving, declared the 6th reporter, and she pointed to the 10th reporter. He got 10. Yes, that's right, exclaimed the 5th reporter. I only saved $1 too. It's unfair that he received 10 times more benefit than me. That's true, shouted the 7th reporter. Why should he get $10 back when I only got 2? The wealthy gets all the breaks. Wait a minute, yelled the first 4 reporters in unison. We didn't get anything at all. This new tax system exploits the poor. The 9 reporters yelled at the 10th and made him feel bad. So the next night, the 10th man didn't show up for drinks, and the 9 sat down and had their beers without him. But when it came time to pay the bill, they discovered something important. They no longer had enough money between them all to even cover half of the bill. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how our tax system works.
Respect. July 15th, 1969. Republicans believe every day is the 4th of July, but the Democrats believe every day is April 15th. President Ronald Reagan. Happy Tax Day. Remember to pay your taxes this year so the government can give it to people that don't work as hard as you. Oh, here's the money. I know you don't work, but you deserve it more than they do. Don't cough on me. 20% off now. Thanks, China. The greatest coach ever.
Count time. Did I seem wasted during tryouts? Because I can't figure out how you made it on this team. Clearly, practice does not appear to be working. This is why everyone talks about you as soon as you leave the dugout. I knew you couldn't do it. Did you take your Adderall this morning? Because you're acting kind of freaky out here. You don't suck. It's just, it's like you have bad luck every time you step on the field. Dude, you are destroying the backstop. The league's probably going to make us pay for a new one. You do see the trend out here, right? Every time you're on the hill, we get murdered. Martinez, 2, Lanzare Huelgas.
Coach, I speak English.
Dude, you're lucky your mom is hot. Dude, if I end up back in rehab this season, it's all your fault. Over 1.3 million Little League players in the United States, and I got stuck with you. Someone needs to put me out of my misery. I heard you were the worst player in your last team as well. Dude, it is okay to suck every once in a while, but don't you think you're overdoing it? You do know you're supposed to be throwing strikes out here, right? Have you been tested for dyslexia?
No.
Okay. What's your name again? Been sitting over there in the dugout, holding my breath, just trying to pass out. Look at it this way. You're not the worst Little League pitcher on the planet. You just better hope that the kid that is doesn't quit. I take it back. You're the worst. Time, Lou? Okay, hand me the El Balo and go to right field. Okay. And don't ever come back.
5 years ago today, 4 Marines and 1 sailor were gunned down at a Chattanooga, Tennessee recruiting center. Rest easy, men. Fairway. 51 years ago today, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin jumped in a rocket ship, told Russia to suck it, and headed to the moon. The rest is history. Makes millions singing about her shitty choice of men, endorses Joe Biden. All 50 states are here, even California and New York. The fact that Wisconsin hasn't taken over the Upper Peninsula from Michigan tells me everything I need to know about these cowards. Wisconsin and Michigan. Wisconsin and Michigan. Damn, it feels good to be an American. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Hey, check this shit out right here. Caught some dude stealing in our store. Watch this right here. He straight up pulls his dick out, flashes us his asshole. See, here's me down there. Then this dude comes in. He says, "Excuse me, sir. Hey, what?" America, fuck yeah! Coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah, America, fuck yeah! Freedom is the only way.
What if we all just agreed to wear a mask for a few months? If it works, no more coronavirus, and we get to go back to normal. Basketball games, football games. If it doesn't work, then we can all tell the government to go fuck itself. It's a win-win. Lock and load. Getting ready for the second half of 2020 like, put these bad boys in 4-wheel drive. Reagan in the streets, Kennedy in the sheets. 20% off now. Reagan in the streets, Kennedy in the sheets. The Declaration of Independence was first read to Americans from the old State House balcony 244 years ago today. Me going back to my truck because I forgot my frickin' mask. Serious question. Since the coronavirus is so deadly, why hasn't there been a spike in deaths to go along with the spike in positive cases? Don't cough on me. 20% off now. Thanks, China. We can disagree and still be friends. God bless America. God bless Chick-fil-A.
There's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, for at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died and gave their right to me, and I proudly stand up next to you and defend her still today. For there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Get all 50 states here, even California and New York. The fact that Wisconsin hasn't taken over the Upper Peninsula from Michigan tells me everything I need to know about these cowards. Wisconsin and Michigan, Wisconsin and Michigan. Religious or not, this is badass. Holy Trinity Roman Catholic Church. and South Caris Academy. Too hot to keep changing this sign. Sin bad, Jesus good details inside. Folks keep talking about another civil war. One side has 8 trillion bullets. The other can't change a tire and doesn't know which bathroom to use. Y'all, do the math. Boom goes the dynamite. I worked with sex-trafficked women in Fiji at 13. I taught African children about the Bible in huts in Zimbabwe at 15. I helped build schools for abandoned children in Belize when I was 17. I've seen the dangers of communism in China. Americans have no idea what oppression is. 51 years ago, we put a man on the moon. Finders keepers. I don't see your country's flag up here. Russia. They say the moon is 384,000 kilometers away. USA says no. The moon is 238,000 miles away. Trust me, we've been there. This is America. We drink beer. We eat meat. We own guns. We chant USA, USA, and we walk on the moon. Oh. If you don't love it, leave it. America, a country so great that even its haters refuse to leave. 20% off now, Kentucky. Juke 'em and nuke 'em. If you think the children of illegal immigrants shouldn't be penalized for the crimes of their parents, but all white people need to accept blame for what someone did 200 years ago, you might be a Democrat.